Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 5 review. The show starts off with Phaedra. She's heading out of town because she needs to study for her mortuary exam and she needs to get with her study group. So she's taking her mom, her assistant, her nanny, and the baby with her. As she's leaving, Apollo's trying to give her a kiss and safe trip, babe, love you. She's still on that, I'm not talking to you right now. You do realize that after the way you was talking to Kenya, the way you said you would have slept with Kenya, if you could. So she leaves, and Apollo's like, he's confused as to why is she mad about this. Yeah, he doesn't understand what is the cause of her being mad, but he just knows she's mad. Apollo goes to Peter to understand fully what he did wrong. He's not understanding this. It's basically, he's talking to Peter because he's like, I guess Peter is his go-to guy when he needs advice or something. Like, Peter, I just told her if I could have slept with Kenya, I would have. Peter's like, I'm going to stop you right there. You don't ever tell your wife that you could have slept with another woman. You will not do that. No sir, no ma'am, you will not. You should have told her you are the only woman I want to sleep with. And the fact that Phaedra does not like Kenya made it all the more worse. If your wife don't like her, then you shouldn't like her. Now Apollo's getting like, oh, well, maybe I did mess up. I believe I did. Thank you, Peter. You really helped me. He's like, you're going to have to give her a very, very expensive gift. There is no way that you should be conversing with a woman who your wife does not like. You messed up here, buddy. And you need to fix it fast. Candy is talking to her friend Carmen about how Miss Joyce been acting. And she's like, girl, I don't know what's wrong with my mama. Mama can't stand Todd, think Todd cheating. She don't think Todd good enough. She even said you might be sleeping with Todd. Carmen's offended, like, I thought me and Mama Joyce was cool. Where did this come from? She's like, I don't know what my mama's on, but, she's finding fault with everything Todd does. She talked about how he was cheap with my ring, how he don't pay no bills. Now, I think Mama Joyce is upset that she didn't get to move in with Candy. Because, last season when Candy got the house, Mama Joyce thought she was going to be in the guest house. But Candy was like, oh no, Mama. This is going to be guest house where I have parties at. You can have my old house over there, but this is me, Todd, and Riley's. And I think that's where Mama Joyce started to get like, you got tired up in that house, but not me. Oh no, this ain't going to work, baby. So Candy, she's like venting at her frustration, like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is my mama, this is my man. What am I to do? Kenya finally gets her new house. She's out of that small hotel room she's in. She's happy. She done went over her lease with small food cones. She got people moving and stuff. I didn't see any furniture, but maybe they'd already put it in the house, or, it's on another truck. I just seen boxes and some, bar stools. Miss Lawrence trying to bring in, well, not even trying to bring in. It's like, oh, this bag too heavy. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to do this one. So she's in there talking. She's mad because she's always having to defend her character. She's like, Candy came at me and she's like, I feel some type of way about you, the way you've been, texting Apollo. I feel like maybe you could be texting Todd. And she's like, I'm tired of defending my character. Now, Kenya, baby, had you not been flirting with Apollo, throwing him in the pool, him throwing you in the pool while grabbing your tail, and y'all texting back and forth, maybe you wouldn't have to defend your character because it looks all kind of shady and looks all kind of wrong. If you don't do that stuff, you wouldn't have to defend your character. Problem solved right then and there. Miss Lawrence is not really helping the matter. It's like, girl, people gonna be jealous, y'all. Basically, keep doing what you do, girl. Ain't nobody worried about the rest of the girls. Nene and Cynthia go out shopping because Nene gets, she got spare time. One of her shows got canceled, and Glee is on hold since one of the characters committed suicide. So Cynthia, she trying to get in all the quality time she can in with Nene before she has to go back to LA. So she's like, girl, I need to go shopping. I need to get me some food. this fibroid about messing my life up. Come on, girl. So she let him know, hey, Noelle has a new boy. She has a boyfriend. Nene's off that. Noelle too young to have a boyfriend. The only thing she needs to be worrying about is her studying, and if she got any after school programs, basketball, tennis, volleyball, whatever. She needs to work on her studies and her alone. She don't need no boyfriend. Maybe, and me, I don't think, kids should be, or teenagers should be dating till they're 16. That's the appropriate age that I think. But, Cynthia, she feels that, I'm going to get to know this boy, see what he's all about, and then maybe. But Nina's like, girl, ain't no good idea coming from that. But, Cynthia's mom, so. Todd's fresh home from working wherever he's been working with BET. Good to be home, seeing this woman, his future stepdaughter. So Candy, has a meal prepared for him, and she lets him know, hey, boo, I hate to drop this on you, but my mama don't like you. He's kind of throwing it back, like, hold up, I thought me and mama was cool. She never gave me no kind of vibe, but that, like, I don't like you, and she's like, I don't know what happened, but mama, she's feeling that you're using me, that you living up in this house, and she's scared that what our relationship is going to do to her. That's what I'm getting out of it. It's like, okay, you laughing about the situation, because she did like, yeah, mama don't like you. He's like, you laughing about the situation, but this isn't fun. This isn't the time to laugh. Your mom doesn't like me. And I get tired of seeing how patterns have emerged, how Mama Joyce didn't like her first fiance, and they end up breaking up. So I guess he's like, your mom may have more influence on our relationship, but maybe we need to sit down together and talk. So Candy calls Mama Joyce like, hey, I think me, you, and Todd need to sit down and have a conversation and get this thing all squared out. Mama's like, okay, we can do that. So Ty was like, yeah, I'm not eating hungry no more. You didn't drop this on me. I'm fresh home from off being on the road for however long. And you going to bring this mess home to me? Man, can't even eat no more. Push my plate back. Cynthia and Peter meet with Noelle's boyfriend and his mom. They want to get down to it. Okay, you guys want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but here's the rules. There will not be you guys spending any time together unless it's a group, or if y'all by yourself, either me or Arthur, your mom's going to be there to chaperone what's going on. Ain't going to be none of that y'all off and went to movies by yourself. Ain't going to be none of that. We going to know where y'all at all times. So I guess that's the way they going to do it. Me, I wouldn't have dealt with that way, but that's it. Portia is looking for a new place. She's thinking it's time for her to get up at her mama's house. And mama does everything for her there. Cooks, clean, bring plate up for her to eat. And she's getting, I think, $5,000 a month from Cordell. So they go look for a place. The place they look at is like $4,500 a month. Well, as you tell, I will not pay that much, but that's them, so okay. Me personally, it is a nice place, don't get me wrong, but I think that she should save that money up for several months so that she can get her money up there and eventually buy her own place. She shouldn't stay with her mom the rest of her life, but spending just about all of your spousal support money on rent, I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe you should find you a place that's a little more cheaper. It still be nice, but not as $4,500 a month nice. Get you a place, get yourself back on track. You're going through the divorce. You're going to have to get used to being alone. You need to get out from mama's house. I know you had her cooking and cleaning for you, but it's time for you to get up, put your big girl drawers on, and go. Phaedra and her classmates meet up. They're trying to get all their, learn all they can about what's going to be on the test, or study all they can to learn what's going to be on their test. And, this is actually quite refreshing for Phaedra. She's like, at home, I got all these different jobs, all these different businesses. I'm a mama, I'm a wife. This is quite refreshing. And, she seemed kind of creepy when she was talking about the dead bodies in the mortuary school. It's quite refreshing. I'm like, you seem a little creepy when you're talking about that. I'm not sure if I was the only one that felt that way, but I thought, you kind of weirded me out. You're talking about some good being around dead people, but we don't have to do that. Mama Joyce arrives at Candy and Todd's house, and off the bat, you can tell She ain't trying to hear nothing what Todd is saying. She don't care if he done won $20 million. Right about now, she ain't trying to hear it. She comes in, says hi to Candy, gives him the cold shoulder, goes commences to talking to the dog, and now it's time to sit down. She's mad, like, okay, where the pictures of me at on the wall? I see you got yourself, you got Riley. Nope, there go Todd. Where Mama at? Ain't I supposed to be on the wall? I see how that goes. Todd get to be on the wall, but I'm not. Like, he lives in the house. How you they ain't got, they just was just putting up pictures right before you came and your picture didn't get up there yet. Really, Mama Joyce? So she comes and sit down and she's like, that ring you bought my daughter, I think it's too cheap. I think she wanted that ring because she knows you cheap and she know that you wasn't going to spend all that money on that ring. Well, Mama Joyce, maybe Todd and Candy don't like spending a lot of money on that thing. That way they could save their money so they can have money for their future. Maybe that's it. She's saying how, what do you bring to the relationship? He's like, I bring stability. She's like, stability, my foot? If some lights get cut off, you ain't going to be bringing that stability into the household. You ain't got no money. My daughter got all that money. And she at one point said, now I'm paraphrasing, that what if the lifestyle that she didn't put herself into, we have come accustomed to, what if that stripped away? Are you going to stay then? Now remember, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, I love your daughter. It's not about what money with me. I don't care about this house. I don't care about the money. It's just me and your daughter. She's like, And I don't like how karma's always around here. Most men ain't going to want their fiancés, friends around. Are y'all sleeping together? Again, I'm paraphrasing it. Candy's like, Mama, where are you getting this from? Yeah, I heard it from Uncle so-and-so and Aunt so-and-so. Yeah, I got my sources. At one point, she's like, I know you slick because you from New York. I'm like, really want to do is he's slick because he's from New York. But we going to move past that when she's like, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough. Ain't no desert dry enough to keep me from on your tail if you do something to my baby. Now, try it if you want, but I got spies all over the world. And I can just see Mama Joyce just having people out there stalking Todd on the low, taking pictures so she can come to Candy. Baby, you see right there? That's him with this girl. I don't know who she is. They was on the beach somewhere. We're going to scroll over this way. This is a new girl. That looks like the front of your house, don't it? What you say about that, Todd? You said you love her, baby, you wouldn't do it wrong. How about that? I can just see her doing that. And correct me if I'm wrong, but was Mama Joyce drunk? Now, she seemed drunk the way she was talking and how she was acting and all that stuff. Now, if she wasn't drunk, I'll apologize, but it seemed that she may have been drunk to me, in my opinion. So, yeah. Seems like next week Mama Joyce is going to be trying to get into a fight at Carmen while Candy trying on wedding dresses. So, yeah, I can see this going to be way downhill. Mama Joyce, you need to stop. So, that was the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.